Well, it's a fascinatingly interesting area in the sense that it combines philosophical issues with political ideas, but from an economic standpoint, in the sense that economics is a social science, and we try to understand the decision-making behind human behavior amongst, of course, the main issue of the scarcity of resources. So we're trying to understand how we can maximize welfare within a region or a nation, or even on the more global scale. When the students come to Richmond, they take the Richmond core classes, and currently they take introduction courses in microeconomics and macroeconomics in particular. And then as they progress, they take core courses in intermediate microeconomics and macroeconomics, so further theoretical courses. They also have to focus on econometrics. They look at development economics and transition economics. So they do acquire, throughout the first stages, a very broad introduction to different subject areas in economics. From there on, they can then select courses more specifically according to their own desires or interests. So, for example, a student might go into public economics or managerial economics, or perhaps political economy, depending what they have identified as being of interest to them. We have fabulous faculty at Richmond. The faculty diversity is such that we have faculty with expertise in the area of finance, expertise in the area of development or transitional economics, institutional economics, or general theory. So the students can expect a very, very broad, but at the same time deep introduction to economics, which allows them to, if they wish, go on to further postgraduate studies. It's very interesting because in some of the courses I teach, this diversity brings enormous value to the students. For example, I teach a course in the economics of the developing world, where of course we look at case studies of individual countries and Human Development Index, we look at child mortality rates, etc. We try to understand the reasons why there is a lack of development or a disparity in terms of development across the globe. And because we have students from so many different countries, they can bring in their own experiences. Sometimes they might prepare case studies on their own countries, but certainly they bring their experience into the classroom. But not only the experience, they also have the thirst for knowledge that comes with that diversity, trying to understand the world in the larger frame, really. Students tend to get very good places when they look for postgraduate studies. And of course, they have then identified particular areas which they might want to study further within. Other students might go into the financial sector. Of course, here, wanting to stay in London, perhaps, the job opportunities have in the past been very, very good. Students can generally expect to work for governmental or non-governmental organizations, private organizations, or indeed, I had a student recently who would like to become an academic. So there's a wide range of opportunities open to students.